Hi everyone, I'm using the Lightseers Tarot for our reading from Tuesday the 7th of January through to Sunday the 12th of January. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side and just see what unfolds. So I'm asking for a card for Tuesday, and as we just feel into this new year, it's a new numerological year 2025, which is a 9 year, so this is all around completions and closing out old cycles, ready to step into the fresh new beginnings. So this year is one of things happening in our lives. We've done the inner works. We've planted those seeds that are starting to germinate now, just below the surface, to really feel into this year, to listen and connect with nature, to find that time, to take that in-breath that this time of year encourages us to do, to just take a breath, to center ourselves, realign ourselves. And we have Chiron, the medicine man, that has been there in Aries, been retrograding in Aries, has now moved direct and has helped us to identify our wounds, those wounds that have been in our subconscious and created subconscious behaviours, but we've started to identify them now, and we know that when we step into those subconscious behaviours and feelings and triggers, that we've become a puppet to our subconscious. Our subconscious starts to control us. But we've awoke from that. We've awakened from that. We have started to go within, to listen to what's going on inside, to listen to those thoughts and feelings that create more of the same pattern. So Chiron's assisted us with that, and as Chiron has pointed to our wounds, we have gone into our wound and sunk beneath the wound, into that genius, into the healer. Because if it wasn't for those wounds, we wouldn't be the healers that we are today. So Chiron, the medicine man, has guided us and assisted us and taught us. And helped us to be set free of those subconscious thoughts and behaviours, and they're still there, they will still come to the surface, but we are more aware of them now. We know, we have the tools because of the modalities that we've all gone into because of our wounds. We have the tools to really assist ourselves and give ourselves the healing that we require, the love that we require, and the angels are coming through with high voltage love, because that's what dissolves the wound. High voltage love will allow that to pour into the wounds constantly. If we are getting something upsetting us in our outside world, to just pour and allow ourselves to open up to this high voltage love that's coming through from the galactic center. We have Mercury moving into Capricorn on Wednesday, so going into that earth sign. Mercury is in conjunct with the galactic center, so the messenger of the gods, Mercury is downloading us, bringing it through into our earthly bodies, into our cells, into our bones, the higher consciousness, the divine intelligence, helping us to become holistic, bringing through the ritual that is so deeply sacred within us, to start to listen to that sacred essence within each of us, to move forward in alignment, to keep balance, so that we stay in a healthy state of mind, body, emotions. So the cards are jumping everywhere. So I'm asking for a message for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. There we have for Tuesday, the King of Wands. Wednesday, the Star. Thursday, the Wheel. Friday, the Ten of Cups. Saturday, the Three of Cups. The Ten of Swords for Friday. The Three of Cups for Saturday. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Cups wanting to come out for Sunday. So whatever's been burdening us, starting to lift. So Tuesday, the King of Wands, you can see there, he is standing there with his wand, with that passion, the lion behind him, bringing through that strength and that courage to walk his path. The King of Wands is a good counsellor, is compassionate, and this is within us all. This masculine is within us all. Mars is moving retrograde in Cancer as of yesterday, as of Monday. Moving retrograde in Cancer, where he is not comfortable in the water sign. He is fiery. He's the masculine, which we all hold within us. We all hold that essence within us. He's the warrior. So as he's retrograding back there into Cancer, which is the mother, which is our emotions, which is the past, he is receiving a makeover. He is learning to tread gently. Mars is the planet of the warrior of war. And as we're in this 9 year of completion, we are going back through our memories, the way we do things, emotional memories coming to the surface, but we are responding differently. We're responding with peace. We're responding with gentleness. And this is what I'm feeling from this courage and a strength, but not from any anger, not from any control or power over anyone, with gentleness. The lion is there in the background, reminding us to go within, to connect with our strength within. So the king stepping forward, bringing through the compassion. This is the entrepreneur of the tarot. So this is, we have a gift, which is what Chiron has been teaching us. as he's the medicine man, he's the sacred healer. He's been helping us to be aware of our wounds, to heal ourselves. And as we have, we've become gentle, because those wounds may have made us angry, may have made us temperamental, taking things to heart, taking things personally. We've healed from all that, and the King is, this energy of the King is within us, breaking through those wounds, a strength coming through the wound that we've carried for lifetimes. So this is a wonderful time, and as I feel into this year, this is how I feel. There's completion, there's wiping the slate clean, but from wiping the slate clean, there's so much light coming through, expansion coming through, freedom to stand in our own sovereignty, not making anybody accountable for how we are feeling, not blaming anyone else or judging anyone else for how they behave, including ourselves, knowing that within us we have a force, a divine force that is manifesting through us. And as we clear those lower vibrational beliefs that's limited us, we start to manifest from a pure and beautiful place. And this is what I feel with this, a strength coming through, what would have been a weakness. And again, with Mars retrograding there in Cancer, Cancer's very intuitive. So as we are putting down our weapons of how we would use our words, how we would send off an energy, a thought, or how we would treat another, as we come into that place of gentleness, there is divine power there. And I feel this coming through. I feel this awakening in each of us. Wednesday, the star. The star. This is Aquarius. And you can see there from that thread that she's holding, focusing on her visions, her wishes, and the star always comes through as confirmation that our wishes are being heard, our prayers are being heard. So this is a card of healing. This is a card of happiness. A card that's connected to Aquarius, who is, Pluto is in Aquarius, who is sat with Mars in Cancer. So they're opposing each other. So Pluto, the god of the underworld, sat opposing. So this is like having a one-to-one with two masters. The divine masculine retrograded in Cancer, and Pluto in Aquarius sat two masters. So Pluto is helping our divine masculine to alchemize the unhealthy, parts of us that has been programmed into us through going into defense. We're having to defend ourselves, feeling that we have to defend ourselves, go into competition, whatever it may be, is being presented. So Pluto, the god of the underworld, the great mystical alchemist, sat with our divine feminine sat with our divine masculine in our divine feminine, helping us to alchemize so that we can receive this showering of essence from the divine essence that's coming through, that is bringing us into the alignment so that we can expand, so that we can live from our hearts. This is higher consciousness. Mercury is the messenger connecting to the galactic center, bringing through those messages, the messages of healing, of intelligence, as Pluto and Mars have this one-to-one, of dissolving now the energy of war, where we feel we have to fall out and go into conflict, because this brings peace. This is the humanitarian that cares for all. So the powerful shift, beautiful shift. And again, we've been praying for this. But Spirit come through and say, to have peace in the world, we first have to have that peace within. We cannot make anybody else be quiet. We cannot, without being forceful, we cannot create peace around us. The only place that we can create peace is within. And as we create that peace within, it doesn't matter what noise is around us, because it doesn't disturb us. We're able to move and navigate ourselves through our lives in a gracious way. So this is a beautiful energy coming through, helping us to really allow our seeds that we have been planting to become fruitful. Thursday, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. Jupiter's still there in Gemini, the planet of expansion. So as we let go of those contracting emotions and beliefs, we expand, and we are being showered with divine intelligence. This is wisdom coming through. These are codes of divine wisdom coming through, that if we sit and try to listen to them, we'll only block the flow to sit in silence, to sit in peace, to place our hands on our hearts, feel our heartbeat, concentrate on our breath, allow these downloads to occur within us, bringing through wisdom that far outweighs anything that we could learn here. It comes through as a divine intelligence, of a deep knowing. So things are starting to change now. We're starting to feel the shift. We've had all these movements going on within us, of moving, releasing, receiving, and that has gained a momentum. That movement that we have had within us is gaining momentum into a powerful shift. And collectively we're all going to take a shift, because the 100 monkey syndrome, where monkeys at the other side of the islands, the other side of the world, started to do exactly the same thing. It gets to a balance, or just over a balance, and then everything tips. The consciousness really shifts, and I feel we're coming to that point of an awakening, a powerful awakening, that people are going to see through the eyes of clarity that they have not seen before, that opens up, creates a shift. I just feel the sun coming in, I feel the light coming in, that's bringing an uplifting and a joyful feeling. And Jupiter loves gratitude. As we feel this energy coming in, feeling so grateful, we open ourselves up for more. So this is the wheel, things starting to turn. Wednesday, Mercury moved into Saturn. So we'll feel this energy coming through. On Thursday, we'll feel the shift starting to occur. Friday, we have the 10 of Swords, the end of difficult situation. And so whatever we've been moving through from last year to this year, I know personally I had a tummy bug that really really required me to rest and allow other people to do things for me. And so there was lots of, I was going within and internalising and working on myself through from the last year, through the new year up till just a few days ago. So something shifted, going through a release of dense energy. I have an idea what it is, and it really does make perfect sense to me, of trying to control, making sure everybody else is okay, especially over Christmas, and then realizing this is a subconscious pattern I've been in through being from a little girl, of keeping things the same. When there's such a big family now, it gets more and more difficult. So it's about letting go of that control. And as I let go, I had a release. So this is end of challenging situations. That was a subconscious thing within me. I didn't see it as a challenge, but when I look back, it really is. So it's about breathing, letting go, and this is a shifting through. So whatever, if you went through any kind of challenge over Christmas, over New Year, no, it's a dense energy that a lot of people have been releasing, which is good, because subconsciously we may not have been aware of it. So this is the end of difficult situations. You can see those thoughts flying away now, not bothering her any longer. Moving into a new horizon where there is space, where there is freedom for ourselves and for everyone else. So this is the end of a difficult situation, and they're bringing through finances as well. So if you've been in a challenging situation to do with finances or your career, know that it's coming to an end. To listen, to do a reflection of how your you were talking to yourself during those challenges and just before those challenges, because that is what the dense energy is. It speaks to us in a worrisome way, in a stressful way, even though we may not realise it at the time. When we look back, we realise. So this is a release, a letting go, the end of challenges, the light coming in. Saturday, the Three of Cups. This is time of celebration. We have a lot to celebrate. Life, every single second of life to celebrate. Celebrate each other for our differences, because that's our genius. Our uniqueness is our genius. It's everybody's genius. Allowing people to be who they are and celebrate. Acceptance is coming through. When we accept, we celebrate. So this is, and you can see there, they're looking up into the sky, and we've had Sirius over Christmas, over the solstice. The solstice was so powerful. Sirius there at the point, the highest point, the spiritual sun activating us all. We have now Venus. I'm feeling Venus with this. Venus in Pisces. She's exalted in Pisces. And so we have this, we're receiving the codes from Venus, the love codes. So we can see Venus in the night sky. If you look up, you'll see her. She's so bright. She's been right next to the moon for the past week. So when we look up and we receive the activations, we receive the codes. So this is coming through a time of celebration. And again, I'm taken to Mars retrograding in Cancer and Pluto having this one-to-one, these two masters. Pluto is the master of the masters of alchemization. So as we let go and feel the relief of letting go, of not taking things too personally, of not having to go into competition, of whatever it may be, of not defending ourselves or going into any kind of conflict, feeling the release and the relief of that. The alchemization is pure gold. So this is a time of celebration. The cosmos, the planets, the gods, the goddesses, even Black Moon Lilith is bringing through some learning with Chiron. Black Moon Lilith is the part of ourselves. She's the divine feminine, who is, she tells us we're not worthy. She's the part of us that stops us from shining too bright. And now as we listen and we realise how we are speaking to ourselves, now we are contracting ourselves, judging ourselves, we let all that go and realise, once we stop judging ourselves, we realise no one else is judging us either. So this is where we all come together and start celebrating each other. Because if we erased judgment out of our reality, we would have the kingdom of heaven. We would have joy. So this is a time of really allowing those lower limiting beliefs of ourselves or others to be erased, because this year we're moving up and up and up. I'm just seeing like a staircase as we're all moving up, and they will keep us on the same step. It's too heavy to carry up that staircase. So time of celebration and embracing each other. And then Sunday we have the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles, something new coming in. This is a gift, the divine offering us this gift. It's something tangible. It's coming into our physical realm because we've done the work. Whatever we start to think about in our imagination, everything is imagination, and the more we focus on it and then we take action to move towards it or create it, it becomes in the physical. So whatever we've been focusing on, whatever prayers we have been sending up for, the universe is bringing through a gift. So this is something new coming in. I'm just seeing a portal opening, a different portal for us all to step through. One that is bringing us emotional well-being, happiness. There is the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Whether how that may be to you, whether it is love coming into your life, whether it is your health, your well-being, whether it is your career, whatever it is, there's a gift of a completion. So it's coming from the Ace of Pentacles, but it's going to bring such emotional happiness, emotional joy, which in turn creates so much all around us. There is happiness, there is love. It's on every level. So there's a doorway opening into this year. And Saturday we have the 1st of the 11th, so it's the 111 portal, the portal that we're moving through. We're leaving the past behind. Remember, this was the Saturday. We're letting all that go. We're moving into that expansion. And on Saturday, the nodes of destiny, they shift. They shift from Aries and move into Pisces, and shift from Libra into Virgo. So the nodes are in retrograde, they move backwards. So the North Node is moving from Aries into Pisces. So it's moving from the first sign of the zodiac into the last sign of the zodiac. So this is where things start to feel, is this beginning, is this at the end? There may be some scrambling or some kind of confusion. So the Saturday is a powerful day of really aligning to what it is that we wish to take forward into the next 18 months, because the nodes, we're shifting from the relationship axis of the Aries, I am, Libra, others. So we've done lots and lots of work on our relationships, and look how far we've come, what we've gained from doing that inner work within our relationships. Moving into the spiritual. This is powerful. So Saturday, we're going to start feeling this shift during this week. Moving from the relationship, from the I am, into Pisces, which is the ocean of spirituality, deep sensitivity, the High Priestess. So we're shifting into this energy of wholesomeness, of holistic, being the holistic being. Virgo is the nurse of the zodiac, earth sign, water sign, earth sign. Water nourishes the earth, but too much water can cause a flood. So it's about the balance of bringing through our spiritual high priestess, the mystic, coming in into our physical body, listening to the mystic within, using our crystals and things of Mother Earth for our healing, to ground, to listen to Mother Earth, to become one with nature, to meditate. This is the shamanic within us, awakening for the next 18 months. So a powerful time. And the last time these nodes were in these positions were 2012. Later on in the end of January, the Chinese astrology, it shifts from the wood dragon, and we've had a baby wood dragon this year, born to my daughter, who is a water dragon, so she well and truly is a little dragon. Moving from the water dragon into the wood dragon into the wood snake. Wood is growth. It's all around growth. It's all around enrichment. Wood is our tree of life, making sure our roots are deep, deep down into the earth. And the last time we were in this time of the wood snake was 2012, and we all can remember 2012, what a powerful time that was of awakening, of shifts within groups, within friendships, within relationships. There were lots of shifts. So people may be going through those shifts, they're new to their path, so we can help to guide in a calm way, in an aligned way. So this energy with the nodes, with the snake, the wood snake. Snakes are all around shedding skin, and with this being a 9-year, we're shedding the old skin. The snake brings luck. It's very spiritual, intelligent, determined, and really is strong in relationships. So the 2012 keeps coming to me because I went through major shifts then. So just staying grounded during these nodal shifts, as I say. The North Node, which is our true north, moving into Aquarius, into Pisces, which is the ocean of consciousness, the ocean of spirituality, so sensitive. And the South Node's moving into Virgo, which is the earth. So again, it's this balance, keeping the balance, keeping ourselves grounded, opening ourselves up and allowing this downpouring of spiritual codes, wisdom to come in and penetrate within us. And when we're connecting with spirit, the divine, our angels, they will only come through with love. They will only come through with compassion. They will never come through with any conflict. That's our shadow, that's our own ego side. So we know the difference to listen to that loving guidance that creates unity, that creates wholesomeness and compassion. So powerful. And then we have the 9 of Cups. Again, we add the star with the message that our wishes are coming into fruition, and the 9 of Cups is also the wish card. So keep focused on those seeds that you're planting. Every word creates life. Be mindful, that's the seed that we're planting. Every thought is an electrical impulse that will go out there and create the reality that we are focused on. Whether it's true or not, if we think it, if it becomes a belief, that will become our reality. And our heart is an electrical, it has these electrical currents running through it that go out and pull in the experience that we're focusing on. So when we're focused on something and that's all we see and we're becoming fixated on it, that's what we create. So coming away from any kind of fixation, unless it's going to be joyful and happy, but not even then, not fixating on anything, having a vision or something better coming in, because that's what the universe is gifting us. It's bringing through a gift. So there's a breaking of this fabric of this matrix into the light, into the truth of love. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you for listening. And again, Happy New Year, and thank you.